I'm one of the best at it.
Your women are much better at that than men.
8 eggs. So, oh.
These ladies are going to be so jealous. Oh, it's hot.
Hey everyone, this is the Papa, and I just thought I'd show you my grocery haul getting ready for Christmas. Plus, tomorrow Susan's got a couple of gals coming over, and I'm cooking a little bit of a French toast deal with some fruit kind of deal, so whatever. But I don't know when I'll post this, but I did 3 different stores, and I did want you to see. This first one is from Aldi's, and so what I've got here, I've got some chicken breast. Actually, I'm going to use a couple of those tonight. Bag of carrots, some heavy cut, or thick cut rather, bacon. We bought a couple of different chips kind of thing. I like these. I like those pita chips, and I like the pretzel deals. I really like those. Some yogurt. This coffee at Aldi's, I have fallen in love with it. It is so delicious. And I'm not the biggest connoisseur of coffee, but I can tell when it's bad and when it's good. And that is some great coffee. That's that German breakfast blend, which I really like. I found it. Love it. Some sausage patties. These are frozen. I love these things. Take one out of the bag and heat it up in the morning or whatever. And I'll use those for Christmas morning. We've got some company here for breakfast that morning. Some pickles. Susan wanted some pickles. So she got some, what did you get here, Sue? Baby holes. Oh yeah, okay. Kosher dill. And then she loves, and I love, and Sarah loves this cranberry cheddar, white cheddar cheese with cranberry in it. And that's really good for like a dip with chips kind of thing. So that's all from Aldi's. Then this one
was $45.30.
And that was $45. This one is from our fresh market, Rosetta's, and I love this. This is all fresh produce when we go here. Not as often, but I do love it. A couple of sweet onions, a spaghetti squash I'm actually going to use tonight instead of pasta. I'm trying to watch my weight before Christmas. Instead of pasta tonight for a chicken Alfredo that I'm going to do with those other chicken breasts you saw. A red onion. I got some more green onions, which I love. I got a red pepper. I've got 3 scallions. Oh yeah, okay. And I got a bag of, this is for Christmas, a bag of green beans. Listen, here's the big find. 1 dozen grade A jumbo for $2 and what? How much was that?
$2.29.
$2.29. And then I got some. This is for Christmas too. I'm going to do a potato thing, and I may show you that on a video what I do there. And then this is some. This is for tomorrow. I'm going to make a. Susan's also got tomorrow afternoon like a group with her ladies, a cell group. They're having a Christmas deal, so I'm sending over a cauliflower toast hors d'oeuvre, and it uses mascarpone, and so that'll be good. This is for tomorrow morning for the gals that are coming here. I'm going to do a little fruit with a lemon curd yogurt compote kind of thing for them on a side dish along with the French toast. That all is from the fresh market. How much was fresh? From Rosetta, excuse me. How much was that?
43.
43. So there we go. We're almost almost $90. Then this was from Fresh Market,
so
and
we started here.
Yeah, we started
and whatever we couldn't get here, we went
got
there.
At Aldi's,
and whatever we couldn't get there,
we went to Fresh Market, and Fresh Market's more expensive, but again, really good stuff. I did this. This is a Tuscan loaf that was fresh made this morning, and I'll use this to slice, and that will be, it opened up on me. That'll be for her hors d'oeuvre that she's taken to her women's group on that cauliflower toast. Some challah bread. Thank you for correcting my pronunciation. I had said challah. It is not challah. Thank you very much. It's challah bread. And I got 2 loaves because I'm going to use one for tomorrow for these gals that are coming. I'm going to do a French toast thing. And then I'll repeat the same recipe for Sunday morning, Christmas morning. for some company that we're having. And then I've got carrots, and I wanted some at Fresh Market with the tops on, and I'm going to use that for a glazed carrot dish, along with parsnips, where there they are in the bag, for Christmas. And then we got some avocados, 3 of them. It wasn't cheap, 3 for $5, but it is what it is, and I like avocado. And then at Fresh Market, they've got a huge olive bar, and we got a small quart of, that's a treat thing for us. So there you go. And how much was Fresh Market, Sue?
Fresh Market was $43.
Oh my goodness. So there you go. It gets us all the way to the weekend and Christmas and probably a little bit beyond for
well, this was specialty meals.
Specialty meals, that's right. Doesn't include my standing prime rib, which, by the way, I had bought the other day. They had them on sale at Publix. And let me just show you just a quickie. There she blows right there, getting ready to be, oh, that's beautiful. That's 6.2 pounds, and that's going to be a gorgeous roast.
At
so
Publix, it was only
and it was only $5.99 a pound, so that was really good. Yeah, so there you go. You have it right there. That's my my specialty meals for the rest of the week and beyond, and hopefully for the rest of the year. Exactly. Good afternoon, morning, evening, whatever you're watching this, but whatever, good to you. And hopefully you've had a wonderful Christmas. I'm here with the Nana. Did you have a nice Christmas?
I did. You forgot your apron.
I know. I'm not going to put it on right now.
Hey, listen, this guy's wonderful. He cooked me a beautiful French toast casserole.
Yeah.
Come over here a little bit.
Okay.
Make yourself
there
centered,
you go.
since there's no cameraman.
Yes.
And the ladies went nuts over it.
For your friends, yes.
And now he's going to do this.
And I'm actually going to put the casserole at the end of this tape.
Yes.
So we're starting with this because you've got another meeting to go to today.
I do. So this is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now you're making for me a hors d'oeuvre that I'm going to take to my group, my small group meeting. It's a Christmas party, actually.
Yeah.
But these ladies are all, your husband is doing this? What's going on? I mean, how do you get one of those?
Yeah, well.
Yeah, right.
You got a pastor for 40 years, 30, 40
and
years.
You've got to let him do that when he's old.
When
Can
I'm
I
older,
say that?
exactly.
Yes,
No,
and he has time and the desire.
Yeah.
But
That's
thank
true.
you for
You're
doing
welcome.
this.
You're
And
welcome.
You're making me look good.
Ah, I'm happy.
Although
I love
you're
that.
doing it.
No,
You're
I
making
want
me
you to
look
look
good.
good. Yeah. So what I'm doing here for you.
But we'll probably do this Christmas.
Well, I'm going to do
we're
this.
We're taping it before, but we're probably going to do it.
I'm going to do it New Year's for New Year's. Yeah, I'll do it for New Year's. But this we did it last year, in fact, if you remember, and for the family when we got together, Christmas or New Year, I can't remember, and they loved it, and I just have tucked it away because I loved it. It's nothing but cauliflower toast is what it is. You know, you got your avocado toast, but this is a cauliflower
Yeah, but I wouldn't
toast.
want this for breakfast.
No, you wouldn't do this for breakfast, but this is a great appetizer.
You might do it for breakfast.
So should I explain it? Oh yeah, yeah. Should I explain it?
Oh, let's do it.
Okay.
Show me what you did.
Let me show you what I've done. I've got in the oven right now at 400 degrees. I put in one head, about 2-pound head of cauliflower, and I cut most of all the florets off. Left a few stems, but I don't want big pieces because this is something you're going to bite, and the cauliflower will be on top. And so you want smaller pieces. I put olive oil all over that, salt and pepper, just like you normally would. I put a little bit of red pepper flakes. I didn't want to burn anybody out, but I did put a little bit of red pepper flakes just to give it a little zing. And now what I'm going to do, I'm waiting for that to finish, and I was actually supposed to turn that a few times, and I've been so busy in this kitchen, I haven't done
Slaving for me.
Yeah, I've been slaving for you, yeah. But yeah, these are going to be great. Let me just turn these one time, and honestly, just so you can see, but that's what I'm doing. I'm just toasting them, or roasting them, I should say it that way. And they're just coming out just great. We'll do another few minutes there. What I'm going to do...
Do we need to set a timer?
No, it's going to end here in a second, but I'm going to let it go for another minute or so. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use mascarpone. And this is just a wonderful Italian cream cheese is really what it is. But I think it's a little creamier, and it's just great. I need 12 ounces. This is a 16-ounce container. So I'm going to put about 3/4 of this container in my bowl and get that sort of ready. And I've gotten it down to room temperature. And in addition, what I've done is I've also taken about, that's about 3/4 right there. I've taken 6 ounces of Gruyere cheese, and I've shredded that. And I've taken about 4 ounces. I went to the butcher and got some prosciutto, and I cut this, Alexa, stop. I've cut this down to really small pieces and slices and what have you. And this is, of course, you know, is very, very salty. Yeah, it's so good. And what I did is I went and got a loaf of, I forget even what kind of bread I found, but it was like it
was an Italian
or a loaf or something like that, wasn't, I forget. But anyhow, Old Country loaf or whatever. And all I'm doing is cutting, oh, that's a little thick, but I'm cutting pieces of toast. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to toast this in the toaster, just like I did this one. And I'm going to take my broccoli. Broccoli. No, I'm not doing broccoli. I'm doing cauliflower. Excuse me.
Loaf.
It's a Tuscan loaf. Take my cauliflower. Once it's roasted, I'm going to let it cool for a little bit. I'm going to put it in here. I'm going to add the Gruyere. I'm going to add the meat. I'm going to stir it all up. I'm going to add a little salt and pepper, and I'll show you that. And then I'm going to, once that's all nicely blended, I'm going to stick it on toast. I'm going to put it under the broiler for a few moments and let it all melt and get oozy, which is really good. Pull it out. I'll add a little, I'm going to put a little paprika on it before I put it under the broiler. And then when I pull it out, all I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of chives that I'll cut up and a little bit of Parmesan sprinkled over, and that's the hors d'oeuvre. And it's finger food, and it works out just great. It's very, very, very good. So let me pull my cauliflower out, and then we'll get that going, and I'll show you exactly how to put this together. Alrighty, now I've got my cauliflower all roasted, as you can see. I let it cool off for about 10 minutes. And I'm going to now bring it and stick it in this wonderful cream cheese mascarpone. And we're going to blend it all together here in just a second. And I'm going to do one soup so you see how it's done. And then I know you don't leave till later, and I've got an appointment. So I'm going to show you. Oh, Alexa, I'm going to show you how I do it. You can do it any way you want, obviously. But I'm going to mix this all up for you so you won't have to worry about that. And we just want to get that cheese. Oh, I remember how good this was.
It was delicious. Yeah. I remember that. Everybody goes, that's cauliflower?
I know it.
Nobody could tell.
I know it. And my brother, who does not like, my one brother who does not like cauliflower, ate it.
Yeah.
So there's hope for everybody, honestly. Sort of melts it around there because it's a little warm. You see how that did that? And oh yeah, thank you. Thanks. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add both the Gruyere and the meat.
His brain is stopping.
My brain stopped for a second. I'm sorry. It goes on pause every once in a while.
Yes, it does. It goes on another track.
It goes totally on another track. I'm way off.
You can only track one thing at a time.
No. I'm
Yes.
multi-tracker.
No,
multitasker.
you aren't.
Yeah. Oh, sure I am. I'm one of the best at it.
You women are much better at that than men.
You think?
And all of you who are listening say yes, I agree.
Listen, the other thing I've sort of left out of this, but what you're going to do is put in about 1/4 of a teaspoon of fresh ground. If you've got just the already ground nutmeg, that's fine, but I like, on this one, like to grind some in there.
Ooh.
It's totally fresh.
Doing that would take my nails right with it.
Yeah, well, you got to be careful.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm doing it sort of wrong. It's better to just do this.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That's better.
And I can smell that going in there. It's just so nice. There we go. That's about what I need. And I want to put some black pepper in. a little bit of salt. I'm not going to do a lot. I've salted the cauliflower already.
Oh, and the
meat is salty, of course.
Is
Yeah.
that prosciutto?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's very salty.
It's very salty. So there we go. Now mix that all around like that. It's just going to be good. In fact, let me do this, Sue. Let me put my oven on broil. Get that going. This just really good. And I'm going to just do one, and I'm going to eat it for lunch. But this is easy. You talk about it easy, but a really rather fancy New Year's hors d'oeuvre or something. And what I'm wanting to do actually for our New Year's is we're all going to just do, I'm thinking I might do a gumbo, Miss Linda's gumbo recipe, but I'm mostly going to just do hors d'oeuvres for people. And I don't know who will be here. My one brother from Michigan, him and his wife will be here, so I'll have them over, and probably my folks as well. All right, my piece of toast, and I put that on like that, and you want to sort of pile it up there. How many girls are at your, gals are at your?
10.
10? You're gonna have plenty. All right, and then all I'm gonna do is put a little bit of paprika on the top.
I probably won't pile on quite as high.
Oh, you can.
It'd be hard to get in your mouth.
Nah.
Daintily.
All right, let me broil this for a second. And don't do what I normally do, but watch the broil. Alexa, set a timer for 4 minutes. Now look.
Minutes?
4 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you think?
I'll watch.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Anyhow,
Here you go.
I want to try a piece of cauliflower here. This stuff is so good. There it is, right there. Oh.
Yeah. Well, I think cauliflower takes on the taste of whatever.
Oh, is that ever good? Wow.
There you
It needs a little more salt, though.
go. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Should have tasted it before you did
Yep,
it.
I should have,
But
but
now,
now it'll be fine.
yes. How
And
about the pepper flakes?
I'll tell
Did
you what
put
I'm going to
that
do.
on?
No, that's in there already.
Oh.
That I did that when I roast it. That's
Okay.
fine. I could add more, but I don't think
No.
that'd be right. What I am going to do when it comes out, I'll put a little bit of chives on, and I'll put a little bit of that Malden sea salt, the
Yeah.
big crystals on there. Oh, and a little bit of Parmesan. Watch, I'll show you. This is really good.
Wow, Parmesan. He's got
Yeah.
fresh chopped
You'll
chives.
like this. You'll like this. All right, so let me let that broil for a second. I'll be right back at you and show it to you. Oh, no, that is so good. You're gonna love it. It needed that extra salt.
Yeah, I'd cut them in half even. You want them as an hors d'oeuvre, just cut them in half.
The big ones.
Yep.
Oh, Susan.
There's
you're
your
gonna love
lunch today.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna love it.
You guys are gonna love it. Here, I'll give you a bite, babe. Oh, my goodness. In fact, Sue, let that go a little bit longer.
And
Even-
melt the cheese more.
Melt
even.
the cheese just a little bit more, and you're gonna
A little
be
browner,
happy.
huh?
Mm-hmm. Is that good?
Very good.
So there, you'll be a hit. She's gonna be a hit,
Yes, I'm gonna be it.
and your cauliflower toast will be a hit. It's wonderful. It's super easy to do. Just grab.
Yes, and the French toast you're gonna see.
Oh,
is
yeah.
gonna be a real hit.
You're gonna love that
Believe
too.
me.
So, all that said, we gave you 2 for 1 today. Hope you enjoy both recipes.
Yes.
Take it easy. Okay, now what I want to do is show you a really easy, honestly, but a delicious breakfast recipe, particularly like when you're having company. And actually, I'm getting ready for company in the morning, so this is why I'm doing this. And it's something you prepare the night before, and then the next morning, a little bit of preparation, stick in the oven, and it's done. It's just perfect. So you don't have to sweat trying to get breakfast ready for somebody. Get your challah bread. Thank you also for those of you that helped me with my Jewish pronunciation. I was calling it challah. It's challah. Sorry. But anyhow, you corrected me and I appreciate it. And 1-inch thick slices is what you want. And you just go ahead and get all that cut like that. This is fresh this morning. And it's gonna be so good. I can't wait to get my mouth around this in the morning, actually.
Heck, you bought the last two.
Yeah, I bought the last two. Well, we live in a very Jewish community. That's the truth, actually. And I don't want the ends, so I'll take those off. And all you're going to do is you're going to lay these into your 9 by 13 pan here. I want you to see it's all cut up 1-inch slices. Now, what I'm going to do, getting this ready for the fridge tonight, I'm putting together 8 eggs. So, oh my goodness sake.
That one really
went. I didn't even hardly touch that. Let's do this. And let me go into the fridge and get another egg. I don't even want to mess with that one. There's shell and everything there.
Maybe that's why people break them on the side of the bowl.
Well, you know what? I didn't even hit it that hard. It sort of shocked me, I'll tell you.
That's funny.
Boy, oh boy. I thought, what happened here? It sort of exploded on me. That little egg was wanting to get out. 8 eggs in a bowl. And then along with that, I am going to add a 1/2 cup. Let me get my 1/2 cup thing here. I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. And I want that packed in there pretty good. Let me get a little bit more. Pack it in. There we go. And that is going to go in there. And then I'm going to do 1 cup of whole milk. Get that going for you. This is such an easy put together. I mean, except when my hand is shaking like it does. But honestly, this thing goes together really, really nice. 1 cup of whole milk. And I'm going to also do 1 cup of heavy cream.
Oh, that's going to be good.
Oh boy, you better believe it. Anytime you do heavy cream, it's good. Anytime you do butter, it's good. That kind of stuff. That goes in there. And then I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and I've got my good vanilla here, and here's my teaspoon. I'm gonna add that to that mixture. There we go, a little bit more. I like just a little bit extra vanilla personally. And then I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. Now, if you don't like, teaspoon, yeah. Now, if you don't like nutmeg, leave it out. Some people don't like it, I get that. Okay, no big deal. But 1 of each. Yeah, it's really gonna be good. And actually, tomorrow, when we get ready to put it in the oven, we use a little bit more cinnamon, and I'll show it to you. Another of nutmeg here. And that's quite a bit. And I'm going to cut that down a little bit. I'm going to go about 3/4 there.
Usually people do half the amount of nutmeg to cinnamon.
To cinnamon, yeah. So I'm going to cut that down. And then do a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Just, you need a little salt in there. And make sure you get about a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And that's it. And then all you need to do is get your whisk and mix that up. And you want to get that all incorporated, particularly with those eggs.
Did you have to grease the pan?
No, you don't do anything. The pan doesn't. No. What you watch, this is all going to get poured on top.
Right.
And then I'm going to cover it and put it in the fridge overnight.
Okay.
And in the morning, I'll put my oven at 375. And I'm going to put a little bit of, actually not a little bit, but like a big dollop, you'll see it, of cinnamon butter, a little bit of nutmeg with that too, in the morning on top of each piece, and then we put it in the oven and cook it. Oh, it's going to be so good. You're going to love it. And the people that we're doing this for are going to love it too.
Yeah.
A labor of love.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So I want to get that all mixed up. I wish I had a little bit bigger bowl, because there we go. Now it's coming along.
Because you could slosh it more.
Yes, I could slosh more. I should have actually cut the eggs first, or whisked the eggs first, but I didn't. So be it.
With filming, I have to always pay attention to looking in the camera rather than at you or what you're doing, because I look at what you're doing.
We're still learning. We haven't even been doing this a year.
I didn't make the camera point there.
No, we didn't. Haven't even done this a year. So
that's true.
Okay, and all we're going to do, Sue, is going to get you, but here we go. We're going to pour this over this and put it away for the evening. Over each slice, I see some eggs. I didn't catch it. I should have done my eggs first, but let me get them going here. Now that I've got some slush room here. There we go. Much better.
This looks like a Christmas morning one.
It does, and it's going to be because I'm going to do it again on Christmas morning.
Cool.
And if it doesn't work out, I'll make you.
We'll do something else on Christmas morning.
No, tomorrow.
Oh.
I'll make our guests some
eggs.
Eggs and something. I don't know what.
It'll work.
Sausage and gravy. Now the reason it looks a lot is
bread's
going to just soak that all up overnight.
Totally.
There we go. Oh, beautiful. And that gets covered with some tin foil, aluminum foil, and into the fridge it goes overnight. And then tomorrow morning we'll get back on the camera and I'll show you what we do to finish this thing off. That's how easy it is.
Stick it in the oven. Oh, you do something before you stick it in the oven?
That's that butter stuff I was telling you about. Yeah. Okay, good. I'll see you in the morning. All right, I pulled this out now. It's the next morning. Pulled it out of the refrigerator overnight. It looks just great. And then what you do is take 2 sticks of butter and add a cup of light brown sugar, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and a little shot of nutmeg and salt. Mix that all up and then put a glop, that's the best word I got, of that mixture on each one of the pieces of bread. My oven's at 375 and it's going in for 40 minutes and I'll show it to you on the way out. Okay, it turned out really very excellent. A little bit of maple syrup, of course. You don't need a whole lot. I just put a little bit on because it's sweet with the cinnamon sugar. The brown sugar and the cinnamon. And then I like to just sprinkle a little bit of. And oh my goodness, is this ever good? I'm gonna get a bite of me diving into it, babe.
I want to get a bite of you
diving into it. You want to get a shot of me. Sorry.
Oh. These ladies are going to be so jealous. Oh, it's hot. And I have a husband that cooks for me. Was it good?
That is good.
Christmas morning.
That's Christmas morning.
What we're gonna do.
Yeah. So there you go. Very easy. I'll put the recipe in the description. Make it for yourself. You'll love it. Absolutely.